everyone. Hola, Miracle Buddies. Today I'm a little bit late for my Miracle Wednesday. My apologies. I usually like to get on here at 12 o'clock, but I got on here just a little later. I was getting ready because after this beautiful session we're about to have, I have a spiritual counseling session I'm going to do. So I wanted to just be ready for both those things. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I feel like I need a breath right now. Do you need a breath? Do you need to take a breath? I need to take a breath. So why don't we take a breath? Even if, let's say, you're driving. Wherever you're at, let's just take a breath. Ready? And release. And one more. Ay, qué rico. Ay, qué rico in Spanish means that feels so good. It feels so good to take a breath. Always an honor and it's a privilege to be able to come on here and share about the Course in Miracles. It's such a beautiful text and offers us freedom, offers us joy, offers us peace, offers us love. And it's funny because it's the teachings when we live them that is offered. Because they're beautiful words and the lessons are incredible. And what the Course is teaching is incredible, although application is needed. That's the big thing. Ta-da! So once you understand the concepts of the text and what the workbook is teaching, then you go ahead and your willingness. The Course in Miracles says all you need is a little bit of willingness and miracles happen. So your willingness is really what helps in experiencing a peace and a joy and a love that is undescribable. And when you are willing and doing the work of taking responsibility and practicing forgiveness and constantly checking in with yourself and choosing thoughts that are love filled, thoughts that are aligned to the love that you are, to that connection. The truth is we've never left the mind of God. That is the truth. The truth is that we are in the mind of God having a dream. And the dream, the Course in Miracles would say, the dream of separation. The experience of I'm here, you're there watching on Instagram Live. I'm sitting on a chair. So there's this experience of duality in this dream. The Course in Miracles is 100% non-dualistic, so there's no duality. The truth is that love is real, that God is love, and there isn't anything opposite to that love. Although with our falling asleep into this dream, it appears that it seems that there's a sense of separation and there is duality, right? There's fear, there's love, there's boy, girl, there's, fear and joy, and then you feel that duality. Capisci so far? Capisci so far, everybody? Capisci means understanding. Are you guys understanding so far? So, so when we understand that we are in the mind of God and we let go of the identification to the egoic thought system, which the Course in Miracles says that's when the Son of God forgot to laugh, when there was like this erroneous thought when we were in heaven and in oneness of like, oh my God, maybe we can play somewhere else, or like just this like moment in time where this. And it's funny because people ask me, even in my book, I wrote this, Live Your Happy, which is based on the Course in Miracles. Sometimes people ask me, well, when did that separation happen? When did the separation from God happened, that erroneous thought of maybe I can play somewhere else. And my my answer is always right now. You know, right now is when it happens or it doesn't happen. So every time that you're remembering who you are in truth, that you're in the mind of God, that you are love, that you are not separate from God, and your thoughts are aligned to love, then you're remembering. You are in a state of grace. You are at that one-ment. You are at that connection of who you are in truth, and nothing or anything can hurt you outside. And then when you believe that you are limited, when you believe that you are separate, when you believe that you are alone, when you believe in so-called problems that are going on, there's nothing bad. Now you're in the thought system of fear. And what happens is that now you are reoccurring or recreating the separation, right? So every single moment we're recreating that separation from God. Every moment when we doubt, when we're in lack, we're recreating that moment of when the Son of God forgot to laugh. Because if we think about it like, oh my God, when did the world start, and when did it separate, and what happened, and what did we do? It's like going in the past and yada yada yada, when right now in this moment is all we got. You know, all we got is right now here in Florida, it's 12:24, and this is all we got, this moment. So in this moment, you're either experiencing the separation, or you're choosing to experience the oneness. And the Course in Miracles is teaching us, with the help of the Holy Spirit, with the help of going into our right mind and choosing love, we come back to our truth. We come back to the mind of God. And then in that space, my experience, and I'm sure with your experience, brothers and sisters, when you're in that space, you're free. You're home. It's not somewhere you get to. It's not something that you were before. It's now. This moment is all we got. This space of where we can choose again is extraordinary. So there's a call for presence. There's a call for presence. There's a call for presence. I can't say it enough. It's for presence. And when I say presence, is that there's a call for being in this moment and choosing love. It's super powerful. And the miracle worker, as we're studying the Course in Miracles, how do we do that? How do we choose in this moment to recreate or change or come back to the mind of God? How does that even work? How do we do that? Well, with a lot of willingness, with a lot of gentleness, with a lot of grace. First thing you can start with is that all you need to remember from the past is the love that you gave and you received, and all else is an illusion. Let's start there. That way you're not continuously recreating your past into your present. It's really a relinquishment of forgiveness. Forgiveness is really letting go of the past, letting go of what you think your brother did to you, letting go of whatever might have happened yesterday, letting go of what you think you did yesterday. letting go of any type of judgment on yourself or on anyone or anybody else of anything that has happened in the past, and coming back and leaving the illusion and coming back to what is really true. So what is true? Right now, we're okay. Right now, we're okay because exactly whatever circumstances we're having is exactly perfect. It's the judgment that something is wrong here that makes it imperfect. Capisci? Comprendi? Comprendemos? In spirit, and spirit is me. That is right on, sweetheart. The call for presence is the call for being in eternity. This moment is all there is. Everything else is an illusion. So I invite you to be gentle with yourself, to have, in a way, with conviction, that you did the best you could with the awareness you had at the moment of whatever might have happened yesterday or the day before, whatever anybody might have done yesterday or the day before, and wanting to really claim your inheritance and your birthright in God as God. Happiness is your inheritance and happiness is your function. Again, happiness is your inheritance, happiness is your function. Again, happiness is your inheritance, happiness is your function. Again, happiness is your inheritance, happiness is your function. Again, happiness is your inheritance, happiness is your function, happiness is your birthright. Period. More of that, please. More of that. You know, I remember when Live Your Happy came out, I remember being asked, so what are you saying? Are you saying that we can be happy all the time? Podcasts, you know, I was on a lot of podcasts and teachers and interviewers would ask me, you know, what are you trying to say, Maria? Can you be happy all the time? And I literally wanted to take my words back when I said, yes, we can. Yes, we can be happy all the time. And I was like, did I just say that? And then just here, the words just come. The words just come. And what came to me is yes, we could be happy all the time because it is our birthright. And we could be happy all the time because actually we're always happy. Happiness is God's child. How could God's child be anything but happiness? It's impossible. So yes, we might forget our inheritance in God as God. We might forget our birthright, you know, and believe in this Lulu world, in this confused world. Yes, that happens. But our happiness never leaves us. It's part of our dominion. It's our divine right. It's our birthright. It's our function. God's will for you is perfect happiness. Right? That's what one of the lessons is. God's will for you is perfect happiness. So it's literal. It's the truth. It's a fact. That's what the Course is teaching us. So I would say when they would ask me these questions, I said, of course we can be happy all the time. Just like it's very normal, it seems like, that we can be in fear all the time. And fear is normal, and heart is normal, and having health conditions is normal, and having depression is normal. Like, okay, so that's normal in this world. So you know what? There's a call. There's a call for opposite day. Okay, I am ready for opposite day. There's a call here. And the call is, why don't we play another game, miracle workers? Why don't we play another game? Why don't we play the game of opposite day? What about if being happy is normal? How about being fearless is normal? How about having perfect health is normal? How about love is normal? How about easy is normal? How about that? Why not? We're so used to the opposite that fear is normal. You know, I always say, you know, we could say that we could be depressed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But I like to say, you know what? I could be happy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know why? Because I am my Father's daughter. I am the daughter of a Father that is beautiful, that is genuine, that is loving, that is authentic. I am the child of God. So you know what? I have the divine dominion to be happy 24/7, 7 days a week. That's my inheritance. Now, Does that happen? No, guys, I'm not saying that happens, but I know that in the self-actualization and the work that I'm doing with the course, I'm starting to recognize that more and more and more and more. And that's what we're doing here. We need to recognize that we are that joy, that we are that happiness. And yes, we might forget for a hot second, but that's okay. So we're under the umbrella of happiness, guys, the umbrella of happiness. And then we forget and we get away from the umbrella of happiness. But then we remember again, and we forget and we remember. But you know what? That umbrella is always there. That halo is always there. That crown is always there. It does not go away. We just forget. So yes, the answer is yes. We can be happy all the time. Yes. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yes, I claim that. That is my inheritance. That's my birthright. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to be perfect at it. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to forget. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be ha ha ha, la 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 la. No, what it does mean is that I'm in it to win it. And every day I'm going to get up in the morning, every day, and do my very best to forgive, to take responsibility, to live a life of love, to live a life of miracles, to live a life of giving, of sharing truth, and just doing my best. And remembering that happiness is my inheritance and happiness is my function. Not only is it mine, but it is yours. Every single one of you, the ones that are watching right now, this live, it is yours. It is all of ours. So let's play opposite day. And I want you to get this message out there. You know, if you feel inspired to share this live with somebody, please do. I want the world to know that it's time to play opposite day. All right? How about instead of fear is normal, how about love is normal? You know, how about if, you know, depression is normal, how about not having depression is normal? You know, how about, you know, having perfect health is normal? How about things being easy is normal? How about happiness is normal? Okay, just as we have had this fantasy and this dream of separation, and we've had this fantasy of fear and this fantasy of separation, how about if we can have that same fantasy and call the Holy Spirit in and turn this all around and remember the truth and play opposite day? The time has come. So if you've heard the call this afternoon, let's get this message out. If you've heard the call, I feel like I'm like preaching here, but you know, I am a minister, by the way, just so you know. So that's like innate in me, you know. I am a minister, so I just, can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Love is normal. Easy is normal. That is the normal, actually. We think that the fear is normal. We think like, oh, I'm sad for a week. That's normal. That's what we've been taught. No. Not that there isn't anything wrong with that, but no. If I'm going to be here or appear to be here, as I like to say, I love it, guys. Amen. If I'm going to appear to be here any more time, if I'm going to continue to wake up in the morning like Groundhog's Day, and I'm going to wake up and experience the same thing, you know what? I want to turn the light switch on, and I want to start to live opposite day. I want to start to really experience in my perception, because I know that's God's will for me, to see equality, to see oneness, to see that one-ment, atonement. I always like to say it's at one-ment. To wake up every morning and see that every single person out there is love, is not my enemy. Is not, they're teachers trying to teach me something, playing their function exactly perfectly. That is what I'm up for here. Non-victimization, responsibility, love, and ultimately recognizing. You guys better hear this. Recognizing. Are you guys ready? Because I'm gonna close it here, because I have to get on a session right now. Just listen. This last thing. Ready? To really understand at a very, 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 very deep level. These are not just words. This is a knowing. It's something that I've been working on for many, many years, and applying it is the recognition, because you are God's child, that you have everything. Everything. I mean everything. You have everything and you lack nothing. That you have everything and you lack nothing. And if anything, I hope that you remember that today. I hope that you remember that today. All right, guys, I got to get ready for my spiritual coaching session. I just love these. You know, if you guys want, you can go to my website, mariafelipe.org, and I do one-on-one sessions based on the Course in Miracles with people, and they're absolutely incredible. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, mariafelipe.org. You're welcome in Night Wellness. It's such a privilege. I always say it's such a privilege, such a privilege. You guys, this video will be on here for a little bit, obviously on IGTV or whatnot, and then we're going to put it on my YouTube channel so you can watch it later. If you want to let the world know about Opposite Day, please feel free. Feel free to let them know somehow, some way. I don't know how this works to share this video, but yeah. Susan, hi, sweetheart. So just let the world know. Let the world know. Opposite Day. Let's play Opposite Day. I love you guys like a big coconut. Have a beautiful day filled with love and light. Until next Wednesday. Bye-bye.